వైజాగ్ లో కుక్కలు, పిల్లులు, ఆవులు, గేదెలకి రెస్క్యూ చేయడానికి చాలా టీం ఉన్నారు. స్నేక్ ఎవరింటికి వచ్చినా, ఈవెన్ మన పేరెంట్స్ గానీ, మన నేబర్స్ గానీ, స్నేక్ వస్తే ఫస్ట్ చంపే అంటారు. రోడ్డు మీద కార్ ఆపేసి నేను చంపే అరుస్తున్నారు పక్కనే. You are aware Vizag population is around 20 lakhs.
Correct.
So 20 lakhs, 10 people are rescuing snakes is a very difficult task for them.
Correct.
We get frequent calls and some people are very...
Be it trekking, be it hiking, be it animal rescue or snake rescues, or anything to do with biodiversity and conservation, there is none other than someone called Vivek Rathod. So we have Vivek Rathod with us for an amazing interview and to give us insights on his amazing hobbies. We all have hobbies like painting, reading, writing, etc. But here we have someone whose hobbies are really very unique. We now welcome Mr. Vivek Rathod to share what his hobbies and passions are alongside his profession. Welcome, Mr. Vivek Rathod, and we are really eager to see you here and thank you for joining us today.
Same here, Resma. Hi.
Hi. So how are you doing today?
I'm good. Weather
Great.
is also very good outside.
Yeah. In fact, it has been raining today.
Season, yeah.
And the first thing that attracted me is your shirt, which also has elephants.
Yeah.
So I think because you have
Right.
that love for animals and the work that you do, which is exactly coinciding with what
Yeah.
you want to do in
We-
life.
There are many things. I have many hobbies also. So I'm based at Vizag. I have been traveling in and around Vizag, Vijayanagaram and Simhachalam since many years in search of different wildlife locations, hotspots for biodiversity, and where I can find wildlife. Let it be birds or insects or snakes. So I've been traveling very much frequently here. So it's great. Vizag is having beaches. Vizag is having hills. We have unique landscape in and around Vizag. That's
So out of the adventures that you have done until now, be it the nocturnal walks or the nature walks that you organize,
Yeah.
which has been the most interesting one and which has been something that is really close to your heart?
So very close to the city, there is a hill called Simhachalam Hills. It is a very good biodiversity hotspot. The hills, we have even written a scientific paper of Simhachalam Hills of checklist of flora, fauna, butterflies. We AU Professor Arun Prakash sir also has helped us in getting flora details of the hill. So we have a tagline for Simhachalam Hills, that is, Simhachalam never disappoint us. So whether it is day or night or afternoon, anytime you go, you'll find something new there.
Correct.
There is a lot, and it is very, very close to the city. People have not explored, but last few years people are going for trekking there.
Okay.
It is having a religious significance as well as in aspect to wildlife or in aspect to biodiversity. There are plenty of reptiles there. Plenty means plenty. If you want to have look of moths, you can travel there. You want to see a snake in a while, you can travel there. Even there are few mammals. There is one of the smallest cats in India, rusty spotted cats, which is found on Simhachalam Hills, and it is having unique landscape also. And it is the second highest peak in Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
In and around Visakhapatnam, it is the highest peak there. So you can do camping there during nights, and education purpose also. If you want people to get involved, if you want people to know how the virus in and around us, it is the best place where we take public to Simhachalam Hills.
Right. So now we got to, know so many points about Simhachalam, which usually people know only as a religious spot. Now that you have said it is the second highest peak in Visakhapatnam, and also there are some camps that are organized there. And of course, for the trekkers, it's a hub.
Paradise.
It's a paradise for trekkers. So this is so amazing. And you also organize a lot of treks and walks, right? So can you speak a little bit about your NGO and what it does for the people of Visakhapatnam?
Yeah, so my NGO is called Wildlife Conservation Through Research and Education. We are a group of 7 individuals from different part of the state. We all met together. We have all like-minded. So everybody wants to do something in aspect to wildlife. So as individual, we have one girl in our team and rest six are guys. Everybody is working. Everybody is having a full-time job. We have a wildlife photographers. We have people who have done a lot of research also. So it was great when we collaborated at the beginning. We thought we'll do small activities, but we did it in a very grand way. We have done around 50 to 70 bird walks sessions we have carried out.
Okay.
Then we have done education program for different schools also. We have
Mhm.
given talk shows. We have given presentation. So
Okay.
basically, we want people to get aware. In and
Correct.
around Vizag, there are many things to explore. Other
Correct.
than beach, there is many other things. So we have done a lot of activities in collaboration with the zoo. We have done a lot of activities in collaboration with AP Forest Department.
Okay.
So we want citizens to get involved in conservation
Right.
or to record the biodiversity also.
Right.
So once you get to know there is something, then you'll have interest. There are many people who have interest, but they don't know whom to approach, how to do the activity. And teamwork always gives you a good result. So when
Correct.
you work as a team, you can distribute the work. You can. It's many things become very easy when you work as a team. So in our team, we have four of them are snake rescuers. We have bird watchers.
Okay.
We recently one of member his documentary was released in Hotstar.
Oh,
So
okay.
he works for a Project Tigers,
Oh,
a documentary. It was the documentary was happened in Bhopal.
okay.
I mean Madhya Pradesh. So we have many talented members in our team, and we have one member who works with CAFT,
Oh,
Central Institute of Fishery
wonderful.
Technologies also.
Okay.
So and one of our member works for MCBT, Madras Crocodile Bank Trust, and one of the girl Bhagyashree, she works in a unique kind of project. They do bird surveys in and around airports.
Wow.
So it is
Okay.
very different. There are only few in NGOs or individuals in India. They work
Absolutely.
on that project. So
Correct.
when you land, there are a lot of bird hits.
Yes.
People who travel or people who follow the news, they will get to know.
Yes.
So they work on those. So everybody is unique in our own way in our team.
Absolutely. I think that's so interesting. In fact, they say teamwork makes the dream work,
Yeah,
right? So
true.
I think so many interesting things that you have told me about
Yes.
what your team does. So can you tell me a little bit more about the documentary you were speaking about as to what it is about and
So we started a blog called Vizag Biodiversity of Visakhapatnam. It's we have started it long ago.
it's called Vizag
Biodiversity of Visakhapatnam.
Biodiversity of
Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
So there is something called type locality. During British era, if the snake or reptile or I mean even frog or anything, if you have collected the first live or dead specimen in a particular location, that specimen type locality will be Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
So Simhachalam hills have those kind of lot of specimens are there. There are many snakes. There are many geckos which are found, and there's a for tiger you have schedule. Tiger comes under schedule one. You can't catch it. You can't touch it. You can't kill it. You can't possess any of the dead parts also.
Right.
Same way there is a gecko in Vizag. Same way there is a snake. Same way there are butterflies also which you can't touch. You should
Okay.
not irritate them or you trouble them also.
Okay.
So people are only aware about tiger because it is very fascinating and it's very limited. But other than tiger, there are a lot of people are not aware that even butterflies migrate.
Okay.
People think that only birds migrate, and there are many birds which come from northern India to southern India in Visakhapatnam. So
Oh.
in and around Visakhapatnam, we have identified around 100 hotspots. So
Oh,
as they have
okay.
different individuals,
Okay.
so we use an app called eBirds.
Okay.
So if anybody finds something interesting at that location, they just need to create a hotspot, and so that we have around 100 or 150 individuals in Vizag who are interested in bird photography, even conservation, and
Okay.
they are very unique. They are travel around 5,000, 6,000 kilometers. They come. Some
Oh.
birds come here for breeding. Some birds come for just because the cold is very high there.
Right.
So it is warmer when compared to that place. So you find lot of things here, and even as you are talking about these elephants, there are few last remaining elephants left at north coastal Andhra.
Okay.
So they frequently go to Orissa side and they come back. From if you take from Sikakulam, Vizag, Vizianagaram, Sikakulam side and Vizianagaram side, you find those elephants. They are wild elephants. We need not go to different states, or either Kerala or Tamil Nadu, to see a wild elephant.
Okay.
You have very close by, just around 100 kilometers.
Oh.
You have gecko called golden gecko.
Okay.
That is found in Simhachalam hills.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a type locality I was talking about, bamboo pit viper. We have bamboo pit viper in Simhachalam.
Okay.
So we other than just taking individuals, we wanted to document it also.
Okay.
So whenever we do any workshops, we request all the participants to uh, install an app called INAT.
Okay.
So it's an app where whichever part of the world you travel, you can just click the photo. If you know the name of the specimen, you can write it yourself. If you don't know, it will give us options to choose also.
Okay.
So in your lifetime, if you're traveling to 50 countries or 100 countries or 50 different hotspots,
Okay.
you will have track of your information.
Okay.
How many species of flora or fauna or
Okay.
insects, whatever you have recorded on the field.
Okay.
And there are many individuals who are working on those specific species, either it's
Okay.
butterfly or dragonfly or spiders. So your data will be, you're contributing data to the researchers also.
Right.
So like that, we have created a project called Biodiversity of Visakhapatnam with support of AP Forest Department.
Okay.
As on date, there are 18,000 observations on the page.
Okay.
There are around 2,500 different species,
Okay.
flora and fauna both recorded. So I'll give you just one example. I found a legless skink. It's a lizard kind of thing. It's a legless skink. It's called Barcudia.
Okay.
So I was assuming that I have only recorded it. I have the first photograph of that specimen, because earlier there are records, but there are very few photographs, very few. Only few individual have seen it, and that is endemic to Visakhapatnam. Endemic in the
Okay.
sense endemic. So Visakhapatnam, it is found only in Visakhapatnam. All over the world, that specimen you will get only in Visakhapatnam.
Okay.
Like that, there is subspecies which you will find only in Orissa, and that was
Okay.
there in Andhra University.
Oh,
It
okay.
was first recorded there. So when I uploaded in iNaturalist, people were very excited. They got a good specimen photo. Wow, I got so many messages individually.
Okay.
You are very lucky. You are so and so. But after 6 months, a friend of mine also, he just sent me that photo and he uploaded it. So
Okay.
he has seen 6 months before than me.
Okay.
So unless people got to know this is something interested, they did not share it. There are
Okay.
many individuals who click photos,
Correct.
but if you upload it in a scientific, citizen science apps, so it will be helpful for the researchers and individuals also. And now there are 5 or 6 people in Vizag who have even photographed it.
Okay.
So earlier it was only me.
Okay.
I was assuming it was only me. Then I got to know that after me also there are few people, and before me there was one guy who have recorded the photograph.
Okay.
Same wise, if you want to know how many birds are in Visakhapatnam, because when you do workshop with individual kids, they have lots of doubts. How do you know these birds are there? Where do you find them?
Yeah.
So eBirds is a very good source for them.
Correct.
In
Correct.
that you can, if any individual is coming to have good take photographs, there are many photographers interested in bird watching.
Okay.
So because birds are very colorful and
Correct.
very easy, you can easily track them or shoot them.
Correct.
But for butterflies and insects, you have to spend a lot of time. Macro photography, you have to spend a lot of time, and it's very difficult on the field. So birds and mammals are very easy.
Correct.
So we ask them, you try to record data, whatever birds you see, and we ask them also, if you are not able to identify, share us the photographs. We'll let you the name of the bird.
Okay. Okay.
So we got different individuals. There's a one guy, I don't know I forgot his class, guy called Samrid. So he used to travel from Vijayanagram to attend my sessions here.
Whoa. Okay.
Not only mine, there are different, even the zoo activity. He is very much interested in birds.
Okay.
Very much interested.
Okay.
So whatever small minute details we give them, he understands it. And next time when we go to different location, he'll show that bird. So this was the same bird, right?
Right.
It's very exciting for me, because
Correct.
when somebody is learning and somebody is interested,
Correct.
when they show so much effort,
Right.
it's very great, because they are the ones who have to, because as you know, there are many species according to IUCN. They are categorizing near
Correct.
threatened, vulnerable.
Yeah.
So different categories are there. So if there are few birds which whether he'll able to see or not, I don't know. So he's
Correct.
very lucky.
Correct.
So even when you do bird watching, if you have seen the bird for first time, we call it a lifer. So if you come along with me for bird watching for some lake, at a lake, if you have seen around, crow is very common. Other than crow, if you whatever bird you have seen it will be a lifer today.
Okay.
So people get excited. I have seen 10 lifers today. I have seen 20 lifers today.
Okay.
And certain birds which you found in different parts of India, you might not find here.
Okay.
And the birds which you find here, you can't find there.
Okay.
So it's always interesting. but
Correct.
it's all about you have to have right contacts or interest.
Correct.
Because people, you get a lot of information in YouTube and even books also, but when you travel on the field, when you see it live, it is different feeling.
Correct.
You will have a lot of memory also, because books
Absolutely.
reading, sooner or later it's frequently updating.
Correct.
Every year somebody will write the same story in a different way.
Correct.
The story is same. Yeah.
Correct. Thank you for sharing so many insights, and very interesting to know that you are not only catering to people but also to the children. So at a moment you are also contributing towards the education of the country.